What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We got some exciting news I want to go over. If you guys have been watching the market the last few days, you've seen maybe a slight change in pace. And I kind of want to go over some of the big concerns and why I think you should not be freaking out. Really look at the writing on the wall, guys, to kind of see what this future is going to hold. I want to go over some important news that just came out this morning to help you really understand what's going on. You can't just look at the red and green numbers when you look up, a coin and dictate your whole opinion about it. You got to dive deep in to the facts. Like I've always said, guys, I think crypto is a great long-term investment, but you got to understand what's going on behind the scenes. Otherwise, it could take advantage of you. So, guys, listen to this. Shiba Inu took in $1.8 billion in overnight trading volume to change hands at 4 zeros and then a 3 as of this writing, according to CoinGecko. Okay, just to compare that to what it is right now, we could see that Shiba Inu, come right here at 11th place, is about a $1.6 billion trading volume. Okay, guys, and that would be in the last 24 hours. But I want to explain a few different things to you before we kind of dive a little bit deeper into this. So it says, some people right now, because, if you look at Shiba Inu, like it did drop down a place, there's a few red numbers, but you got to understand when we dive a little bit deeper into Shiba Inu, you look at the last month, we're still up over 200%. It's going to fluctuate, guys. We're not going down 200% every single day or in the last week. We're going down just a few percent. It's really stabilized in price. I mean, look from here to here, it's really fluctuating in between these two postmarks right here. And honestly, guys, that's going to be normal. You got to look at things in a long-term way. Now, I think it's crazy how much it's rallied in the past month, and I think we are so far from done seeing this go to where it's going to get to. With Bitcoin hitting a new all-time high yesterday, guys, of nearly $72,000, guys. Think about 72 grand. I remember when Bitcoin was half of that, not too long ago, guys. 72 grand for one Bitcoin. Of course, it's going to have a little bit of a drop the day after. We're down to 69,000. That's going to be normal, guys. You look at Bitcoin, look at the growth in the last, this is a month, and about half of the month is just upwards growth. But you see these big dips, guys, it goes back up, and you got to understand the overall market conditions to understand where things are going to go and where trends are going to follow. So with Bitcoin and a lot of other blue chips, big ones like Ethereum and a lot of these big coins doing pretty dang well the last few days, in the last month or so. You got to understand what's going on. The last 7 days, we still see green. BNB up 30% in the last 7 days, Bitcoin 8%, Ethereum 6%. Okay, those are the market movers, guys. You can't look at the small ups and downs for Shiba Inu and get emotional about it. You got to understand the full story. Okay, so it's saying that, some people are saying last week's meme coin rally has finally tapered off. Last week, meme coins were posting triple-digit percentages, 7-day returns. However, this week, virtually every other type of cryptocurrency, like I was saying, appears to be in the green. Bitcoin, Ethereum, those are the market leaders. Ethereum rose 9% to $4,044, while Bitcoin rose overnight, posted all new time high at 17,000, like I just said, about 8% higher than it was this time last week. Okay, here's a few things you understand though. Shiba Inu, like I said, exactly like what I said, it's been posting in between these 2 points right here, a relative strength index, an RSI of 45, meaning that there is a currently balanced buying and selling action. With that, coupled with the fact that we're seeing a ton of volume, $1.64 billion in the last 24 hours is just crazy, guys. That's a lot of money being put into these coins. You can compare that to a lot of other trading volumes, and you can understand that, there's a reason why Shiba Inu is as high as it is. We're in, billion plus dollars from trading volume in the last 24 hours. When you look at Bitcoin, 55 billion. Okay, huge discrepancy. Bitcoin's a lot bigger. Bitcoin's also worth $70,000. So you have to understand what's going on in this situation, guys. You have to take a look at all the facts and understand what's going on, in more of a broad blanket view. I see so many people get scared because of the small ups and downs, and you just have to understand that. Okay, well, what is the future going to tell for Shiba Inu? What's going to happen in the next few weeks, in the next month or two, that we can look at right now to help give us a good idea? Well, here you go, guys. The Bitcoin halving is, we're still weeks and weeks away from the fourth Bitcoin halving, and as you can see, every single time we see large upwards movement of Bitcoin every time the halving happens, and we have it. We're seeing like a calm before the storm, in my opinion, but in a good way, a good storm. We've seen, just a little bit of rain, and when I say rain, I mean positive. We see a little bit of pumps in the market here and there, I think we're weeks away, if not a month away, from seeing it pump even harder. And that's my own opinion. Do your own research, guys. That's the conclusion that I made based off my own research. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I'm still rallying for this thing to go to the moon. I think it's pretty obvious that this is just a little bit of turbulence because things are not always going to go up. And you have to understand that. You can't get emotional. You can't get caught up in the numbers. You have to look deeper into the facts to understand what's really going on behind the scenes. So if this video is helpful, guys, please let me know down in the comments. Let me know your opinion. Are you guys holding? Are you guys selling? What do you want to see happen with Shiba Inu? What would make you happy? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.